come from loud and some Hennessy. God told me show mercy to my enemy, but the devil saying make his ass a memory. I'm blacking out and yesterday is just a blur to me. And the only way to stop me is to murder me. I spit it hot, I burn a track to the 3rd degree. A surgeon to the beat, I give it open heart surgery. I give it life, I keep it real. I'm spitting life.
Yo, it's the Mother Loving Porch Monkey Podcast. And don't forget to stay podcast. Stairway to heaven, begging God. Please. If you don't say podcast, it's coming across very, very, very racial. Yes. If you just say, yeah, I'm watching the Porch Monkeys. That's not appropriate. You're going to sound wild. Yeah. Get the chin check. It is. And have y'all noticed, Do It All is in the background. Yeah. Do It All. Situation. I was used to this shit. He's running the show because Disco wants to step out.
Hey, you lucky Disco didn't teach me how to turn your mic off because Zach wouldn't be talking to that.
See? Already threatened.
Big mute.
And I got to listen to him. So.
Big mute.
Oh, my bad, Disco. Let's let Disco out the building. You know when the teacher first leaves and the student's like, oh, is she gone? Yeah. All right. But yeah, so we got guests today, so it's like different. But we still have to introduce ourselves. And I know Sports Dude isn't here, so he gets like a half a bar. He gets sports. That's it. That's all you get. All right, Sports Dude. That's all you get tonight. We'll see you when you get back. And I don't even know what to do with my hands. At this point, because it's your boy, I'm going to give you time. I don't have a nickname, but I know before you, World War Z, a.k.a. one half of the greatest tag team champions you ever witnessed in your life. Randy, Coach Jim, it's Z, Abracadabra. Abracadabra? We've been drinking early. Yes, we've been drinking. Abracadabra. I'm going to be, because I'm going to recycle one. I'm going to be Jimmy Copperfield. Okay. Well, Jimmy Copperfield's a magician. I could have recycled one if that was. I could have recycled one if that was the. All right, go ahead. No. All right, they said I was. They turned the lights off at first, and they said I was
transparent.
So I'm Jim Transparency. Yeah. So today, you can look right through me. You ask me something, I'm gonna give you a straight, honest to God answer. Mm-hmm. Transparency, Jim, today, because we got lovely ladies here. Ladies, today. And on that note, we're gonna introduce them. We got. Go ahead. No. I was gonna say. I mean, if we're gonna put the camera up there, we need to make sure that you're at least interested in looking at us. Are you over there looking at porn?
That's exactly what I'm doing.
I'm sick of this.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the BBW.
Yeah, we need your undivided attention. Sure. But let's introduce the ladies one more time. Lomax, the brand, my sis, family, been ride or die since the 90s, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that's when I met her. She got so many situations going on in Atlanta. I'm gonna let her get into that. Yes. We got my spade partner. We whoop ass. We do. Rose to my right. We done ran the table at many events. I'm gonna put her on the spot.
Many.
And when I'm exaggerating, it's a couple barbecues, but you know how niggas do. So I want to get her on the space table because I'm telling you, nice. As soon as we got here, I'm gonna put her on blast. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, good.
No, I'm just saying. Not the headphones. Yeah. So let's go. Okay, so we get here. Like we setting up, doing what we. So she hands him the headphones. Like, how do you work these? Or something like whatever. So he's like, put them on, right? Okay, right. So what's the R and the L? So, I know. All right, shout out to Rose, ladies and gentlemen. She's here. That's not really what got to have. We're just gonna have fun tonight. And I'm on one. Ciroc is in the building. Yes. Coco Loso, if y'all don't know. And we want to get started. We're just gonna have fun today. Yeah, this is basically a show about. Actually, you know what, ladies? Let the people know who you are exactly and what y'all got going on. What's being asshole? So we're gonna sit back and shut up. Yes. Just whichever one of y'all want to go first.
Okay, so. Me and my brother, Zach, Jim, we have a history. We go back from where we was like literally 18, 19 years old. I'll be 42 on Saturday.
Right.
So we have a history where we can literally be friends and have the friendship. We I'll tell a funny story about when I was working at MCI.
Okay. I remember the MCI days of bad news.
Oh, the bad news days. Me and Zach, he came to pick me up. And his girlfriend worked it.
Oh, you know here already. I didn't think we was going to go to like later on. But we go in early.
Steve Harvey just had this thing where he was basically saying that men and women cannot be platonic friends.
Right.
And so me and this boy that slept in the same bed together, like woke up 8 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
It's never been nothing because of your family, your family.
Yeah,
like, we ain't on
call
that
your
backwoods
mother,
country folks. We don't fuck cousins.
Right.
This is literally my brother and my cousin, Jim, the same thing. And I was introduced by my cousin. So my cousin was already protective. Like, nah, like nobody out there could try to talk to me because I was family.
Right.
But for some reason, this young lady was threatened by our relationship, our friendship, our family, our kinship, because you can have people that are family that's not your blood. You feel me? And I had to beat her up. And it wasn't that I had to beat her up.
1851, y'all. We gotta remember 1851.
I was at the club. She walked up on me, and
my page, and this is back in the page days. My
me
page
and this girl had
crazy.
a
I was in Carolina
fight,
at the time.
because she thought that there was something going on with us. So long story short, me now being a woman that I am now, I've always posed this question of, is it better to fuck for a fee or fuck for free?
Wow.
Because I've been in situations as a grown woman where I've taken care of myself. I've liked a man, but he has not wanted to provide for me, right? And I've literally felt like
when you say provide,
so my feelings were involved, and I liked him, but I had an electric bill that was due, and I was on unemployment. I can buy you gifts with my unemployment check, but you can't help me with this electric bill. But you can come over here and fuck me on this electric.
The lights on.
TV.
But you cannot contribute to the household that you want to fuck me in. And so for me, as a person that's always prided myself in, I like you, I'm gonna deal with you. Right. It really became like, am I shortchanging myself because I have values and I like you? That's why I'm dealing with you, but I'm getting chumped off. So should I have just said, okay, $500 and
see, that's where I was about to go, because are you setting the price point for yourself?
And that's the thing. And so that's why I want to have this topic, because for me, I want to know what makes a man want to give to a woman. What makes a man want to provide? Because now I'm a homeowner. So you men want women that are they're taking care of themselves and they're self-sufficient. But guess what comes with me being a homeowner and being self-sufficient? The bills go up, and now I'm still gonna need help. So it's like men want everything without wanting to contribute to, or what do you contribute to?
Dick.
Yeah. Because what if my
good?
Yes. No, go ahead.
I just want to say something. No, I mean, I'm not speaking.
Come on, Jim.
No. I know. I'm just trying to. All right.
Right.
Okay.
See, we got women in the house, so we can't usually say I'm crazy.
Because you had points, so I'm just trying to go at.
It was definitely a loaded question.
Yeah, it was a loaded. So it was a lot involved. Like, okay, like as far as like when it comes to what we want, also, like I'm gonna be honest, we want pussy the same way we first met. When you first meet a dude, it's like, I don't know how, I'm not speaking in most cases, but I said most cases when people meet somebody, when y'all first meet, it's like, yo, we fucking at night. As soon as you get off, you get a break. Sometimes it's that kind of fucking. All we really want to do sometimes is maintain that level of that. Now, what you're saying as far as putting in, that's just on the guy. Because what kind of real man, what kind of real man don't want to be able to provide for his woman?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's the individual, because there are some women who are accepting that you could just come over, dick me down real good, smoke a blunt or two with me, and then you could leave.
Yeah, and I was going to say it's about the expectations, right? Set your
Expectations.
expectations on what you want for a relationship, right? So if that's what you want, then you have to kind of show yourself like, oh, you ain't about to keep coming over here fucking me for nothing. Hey, I need $100.
Yeah.
I don't even care. I might not even need $100, but I'm gonna tap you when you wake up. Oh, I need $100.
And see, mama, and that's how you're raised, right? And how you're raised, and for me, my mom raised me to, if a man wants to provide, he's gonna do it for you. You shouldn't have to ask. You ask your mom.
That's
You
right.
feel me? And so for me, it was like I would kind of sit back and wait and want the best and wish for the best and hope for the best.
Right.
But kind of still being played at the same time. I feel like for me, because I am a Cancer, I'm more of the fairy tale girl, and I think that probably I'm just gonna meet him. We're gonna fall in love. I'm literally that kind of romanticized, and I've always kind of been like that. But I've always also felt like you get burned like that. You know, you kind of run through these emotions of I'm not good enough. Because a man, I feel like I've always been a provider. When I was with my ex in Virginia, I was 18 years old. That man was 23. I furnished the whole house. I was just telling my friend Rose, I've never had a provider. I've never had a man that came in and said, "I got you."
See, that's crazy, especially because we from a different era to where niggas back then.
Back then, yeah, I didn't have to. Back then, back then. When somebody wanted to see me across the water, guess what? They was paying for gas off the rip. I was dealing with men that was like, your car, you can't drive around with your car looking like that. You represent me. But that tide has changed. It's not the same anymore. You will have men now that'll just be like, where you stay at. They don't even come to your house with a bottle of wine. They come with their wine.
For real, they beeping the horn. Like, all right, I got daughters now that are dating, like, and then
you don't blow no horn. My daddy said, "Hoes answer horn."
Exactly.
You don't answer no
so
horn.
that's what my wife said. Like, why the fuck do you go running because he beeped the horn? Yeah. Wait for his ass to come knock on his door and come show his face.
Absolutely.
Like, you're not just gonna pull up, jump in. Nah, you're not a jump like that. I think, but it starts. Like, I feel like I always say this all the time. We drop the ball. As far as the men. I mean, a lot of us didn't have fathers, right? Like I didn't, but that's still not a reason for the way we dropped the ball.
So let me ask you this.
Okay.
When you say you feel like you all dropped the ball, because I feel like this is where accountability comes in.
Exactly.
On both levels.
Both sides.
I hate when we feel like we have to put it on a man or we have to put it on a woman because it takes both of us, right? And so when Rose was just saying, okay, well, I'm gonna just ask for $100 just because. For me, do men respect a woman that's either begging or asking, or do they respect a woman that just kind of, her situation? Because they do say a closed mouth don't get fed, right?
Yeah.
So and that's what I struggle with a man. Because I've had a homegirl. We was out on Peachtree. She feed Bentley.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Make a U-turn. Goes after that car. Now, this story is so crazy. I get out the car because she's like, okay, well, act like you gotta go. We pull over at Mercedes, right over there it used to be Cactus Car Wash in Buckhead.
I got you.
So right there is that imports place, right? So she's like, get out the car, act like you gotta get a part or something. I done gone, got out the car, act like I gotta get a part. Dude ends up getting my phone number and talking to me, and I tell him, because I want to be honest, I was like, well, the way that we met you was off of this pretense, yada, yada, yada. You know what his response was? Damn, well, at least she knows what she wants. And I'm not going to lie to you. I was like, So for me, I think that he liked that ego. He got that Bentley so that women
and that's what they chase him for. That's the difference.
And I was gonna say, some people like to be chased, though, right? Like sometimes women like to be chased, men like to be chased. I think, and that's what I think. Sometimes we separate everything, right? But everybody has that feeling. Like sometimes men want to be chased by their woman or chased by their wives. We were just talking about this. How I'm just like, there was some things that I wasn't probably doing for my spouse, but I expected him to do a lot of things, and he had to come to me and say, "Hey, Just like you
Make me
expect
feel
that.
sexy sometimes.
I expect that too.
Yeah.
When I get shaved up, tell me I look good.
Right.
But
It's communication.
and we sometimes.
That's important. I'm glad you said that because you're married, right?
Yes.
And you've been married a long time. So, what you just said, that right there for a man is enough to complete him.
Yes.
Like men are
Feels
simple.
good.
Like men are simple creatures.
Simple
man.
as fuck, yo.
Like fuck us, feed us, make us know that we want it.
That's it.
That's it.
Niggas will go to the fucking war with the world.
Stop,
for they ladies.
jump in front of a bullet for you.
But I think that it sounds good. You guys have too many options now. I was just talking to Rose.
This morning.
Because I'm looking at Twitter, and this is what the girl has on her Twitter feed, and I literally
She's
like
twerking and shit.
It was so degrading.
It's degrading and disturbing to me as a woman.
That a woman put this on here.
This platform, they'll be able to just on down.
Girl.
So she's naked. The girl's naked, and she's basically saying, "Can I sit on your dick?" She's naked, and this is on Twitter. This is on a social platform, and I'm gonna show you a picture of her.
And she says this to who?
She on it's on
talking to the
world.
Oh wow.
To the world.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And so for me, it's like, oh well, and I was just dating, I was just dating a doctor. I was very happy in this relationship, but let me tell you what he was doing. Oh Jesus.
So the barbecue at just
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing.
I don't want to be left
I
out.
would definitely say that I know that I'm getting closer to finding my mate because but he wasn't ready, right? You can pray for something and ask for it, but if you're not ready, it's gonna come to you and it's gonna go. And so he was treating me nice. He would close his office up at noon, come get me, take me out on dates. But by 8 o'clock on Friday, drop my ass off, and he was out with his boys. What? Why? If our date is so good and you're telling me how beautiful I am, why are you cutting our date short to go hang with the same homies that you've been hanging with here?
Okay.
That is, and so.
Go ahead, because I got
so for me, it's like, when are men ready? When are they ready? Because I feel like I meet men that have successful, but now they still want to play. They still have options that you good, but you're not good.
Boy, I'm about to.
Okay. All right. For the first one you said really. Okay. You said that.
You want realness. I'm gonna let you go. Go ahead.
I'm gonna let you go first because I like to go after you because I'm more of the like
the subtle.
Like yeah. See, you'll beat it, and then I'll come with the Vaseline.
Yeah, there you go.
So go ahead.
Because my thing is like, fuck. Here we go.
Come on, bro.
All right, so it's not because we got ladies, so I gotta say it appropriately.
Fuck shit ass.
I'm honestly
I feel like y'all capping.
No. With what I'm about to say, I'm not capping. I just can't be like bitches and hoes and shit. So
drop it.
Pardon me. Yeah. Pardon me. Yeah. But yeah, we do. Okay.
Because I'm not gonna lie, but it's something gonna come up where I'm gonna say something about a fuck ass nigga.
Okay. Bitches and hoes, goddammit. Let's get it in.
No fuck ass.
Yeah.
And we don't see no bitches and hoes in here.
It's the cliche.
Out there.
It's the old cliche, and this is a wild saying, but it's almost like nobody wants to drive the same car for the rest of their life. Now, let me explain this. Like I said, we going here. I've been drinking. I'm starched up. Get the fuck out of here. I don't care.
I gotta
We
take
going
my
there.
shoes off.
Let's go. So this is the thing, right? And as men are built a different way. We're hunters. We're providers. We go to war. We protect. All of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we built to do.
I can
So
eat a sandwich, scratch
sometimes
same hand.
we might get a little distracted, but because this was going to be my question to y'all, but we just got sidetracked, so we just going to keep it rocking how we rocking. Sometimes we get a little sidetracked, right? But if that don't fuck up home, what is the problem? If it genuinely doesn't fuck up home.
When you said something doesn't hold on.
Now go ahead.
When you say something,
I don't love her.
I'm gonna be quiet.
when you say something doesn't fuck up home, what's not fucking up home?
What's not fucking up home to you?
No, because what are you fucking?
Yeah.
Because I want to know, are you fucking your friends? Because that's really the next question.
Because there's things that fuck up home.
Let me jump in real quick because I wanted to answer what she was
Save
saying.
me.
Oh, nah, I know.
Y'all want some lifesaver?
Actually,
That's what you need right now.
look, what I'm gonna say is I want to address your question about the friends. I'm gonna leave him on that boat.
Oh!
I'm
Go ahead. I'm a drown.
Okay. When you were saying, okay, you know, as far as the friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's doing this thing. If you get with a guy and his weekly routine is every fucking Friday, he's gonna go do this thing, then that's just what it is. You probably gonna have to say, yo, what's up with Saturdays? Can I get?
And you know what? And I think that. So I will take. I'll take the fall for that. And I think I was just talking.
We were just talking about this.
That, and I said I probably should have allowed it to develop more before I.
Right.
But I think sometimes when you see the signs, you're supposed to acknowledge the signs, because if you allow people to treat you any kind of way, they will keep doing it.
Right.
And so for me, if you want to show me that you want to take me off the market and you with all them things that you was whispering in my ear when you was up in it, then I want to.
That's what they go wrong.
Those words.
That's where you
words. Those.
Yeah, you shouldn't have said all that. Dummy, and you could be all right.
Nah. When you this close and you in it and it's feeling good, you sometimes say anything.
Because females say the same stuff.
Yeah.
But no, but
Go ahead, done it. Go ahead, done it. You don't mean that.
what we say in that moment,
Love
we
you
mean
too.
it.
Oh,
when
no,
I say plant your baby in here, no, I be meaning in that.
My brain work different. My brain work different. I'm not holding you to that because I seen the wildest shit the other day, and it was funny as shit. During a nigga courting another chick, she's fucking her ex. So the shit said, I'm asking this bitch how her leg day was, and she going home sucking this nigga dick. And that's the thing, like, it's the guy's honest truth. Like, for a man courting another woman, you got somebody in the background that you still, even if you ain't dealing with him sexually, that's the root. That's what it is. God. That's what said it, God.
Well, I don't know about the court.
You may be,
but I will
one
say
thing at a time.
You
like,
may be.
I'm not used to. I just don't do that, you know. And maybe I would have been. Maybe I wouldn't be in the situation if I would have had more eyes on the fire or just more options. I didn't have shit.
What's the situation? What's the situation?
The situation.
Look at my face.
The situation was basically him saying, "This is my routine. I see that it's going to be an issue, so I don't think I can continue this any longer." And I was like, "Okay, talk to you later. Delete all the information. Delete pictures. Delete and we don't. There's nothing else to talk about."
I mean, was he a great guy, like you said? Okay.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I won't take nothing from.
All right. Here's one thing I want to say about women that I've learned in life is that sometime when the guy is like right there, like, you know, his problem was he went to hang with his homies on Fridays. If I'm hearing this correct.
Yes.
from the conversation.
If I'm hearing this correct,
Every
okay.
Friday.
Every
Okay.
Friday.
So let's just look at.
I felt like it was you were fitting me in. You were just fitting me in. You wasn't making me
For
a
now.
priority.
How
She felt like
long has it been?
Well, what she felt like, we'll be on a date.
And you're
Everything
looking
is
at
going great.
You're looking at your clock.
Because you got to meet with your homeboys at 8 o'clock. Like, you can't pick up your phone and call your homeboy and say, hey.
Is it more that you think it's something more than him going chill with the homeboys?
No. I felt it was because I
You know
I
what
know
I'm saying? Like,
So do y'all have because this is my thing too. When that happens, women need their outlet too.
yeah,
And I know you got plenty of your homegirl. I know where you can hang out. You've been a social
Let me tell
life.
you the last straw though, because I did what you guys were saying. I was like, I'm gonna have to suck this up. It's gonna be. I know this is what he.
not in
on
those
Friday.
words.
I know.
Suck it on up.
All those words.
Okay.
All those
All right.
words. Like, I want the shit
All
now.
right. Okay. Okay.
Don't get it fucked
Okay.
up. Don't let this pretty face get me fucked up. I'll toss this hair back and it's just popping.
I gotta toast
Salute.
Yeah.
Not a bitch. Ain't that a bitch?
I told him when he came to pick me up on the last Friday that we had our Fridays together. I was like, look, what time you going to meet your friends? Oh, I'm going to meet them at this time. I said, you go out with your friends. I'm going to go out with mine. Let's meet back up later on tonight. Yeah. That's how grown people going to do. Right. Never heard from his ass that night. So I done called you, I done text you. I felt like I was being the adult, and then me doing that,
she felt like
did y'all establish
there you go
a title?
He told me he didn't want me having sex with people anymore. That he only wanted me.
Great answer.
No. It's a great answer if you're trying to get out of something. But did y'all? Did he say I'm your man?
Did he get introduced to you?
And he didn't rebuttal that.
He did not.
No, he didn't.
He did not.
You met my family. You met my uncle.
When she introduced
so
him,
he came to the barbecue.
Yeah, she was like, "This is my man." Yeah, and he didn't rebuttal that. You're right.
And it was to family.
But what does that mean?
What does that mean?
That's what I'm saying. I am a man. I can be your man. Yeah. That don't mean we.
Well, he didn't have to do it in front of us, but if he didn't do it behind closed doors, like, hey, I don't,
But he did it in front of everyone and did not rebuttal.
Listen, but did he say out of his mouth that he is?
He didn't say he wasn't.
But did he say that he is?
The conversation.
That's the other side.
Did he say that he is?
No, we already know what's established. Don't need to be explained. We already know that.
Y'all know yes and no. Yes and no.
Does not have to be explained. You leave me in your house.
Yes and no.
You leave me in your house by myself. I lock up the house while you're gone. Like I'm doing. You're making me feel like I am that.
Is that a part?
Well, that's a feeling.
That's exactly.
So
see, men and women are both of us and y'all are both very manipulative.
Yes, we are.
Right?
And we can play the situation.
So we can play a situation off of off the fly. Like, okay, nice, pretty girl. I like her. She's looking for somebody. Sometimes a man can manipulate wants and needs, bro. Because women can do that. Because women can do it as well. Like, my fans. Or what is that shit called?
Did you say my fans?
My fans. What's that shit called?
Oh, OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
You got fans?
Yes, I do. Actually, my Instagram is on the way up.
Okay.
A fat joke.
He got a blue check mark in the star.
Right. But it's a lot of manipulation going right now, because even in life, because people want something. If somebody wants something and they know you want something and you're looking for something, they're going to be able to freak it any way they want to try to manipulate.
So this is what I felt too, because I met him last year, and I stopped talking to him. And the reason why I stopped talking to him was because I told him I didn't feel like he was ready. I didn't feel like he was ready for kids, and I just and so I think I kind of knew that he wasn't ready.
Go ahead.
I kind of think I knew he wasn't ready, but we want to.
Y'all can go live.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Not you.
Yeah, what's the question?
This gentleman, so he's a black man?
Yeah.
Around what age?
44.
44.
That's my age.
I feel it. So at this point, you say he's a doctor?
Mm-hmm.
So as a 44-year-old black man who is a doctor, I kind of agree with you saying that a lot of times somebody up like that would have too many options.
You got kids?
So
I have kids.
I can tell.
being a doctor, he would be like within like the first, like the top 5% of black men. Would you not agree?
So I think my only rebuttal to you is, why chase me? Why pursue me? If you
Because the first time you said you didn't like him, you didn't think he was ready.
I didn't think I liked him.
Since you know what,
he's about to be
wild. Speaking to the mic more. Yeah, I'm bugging.
Not the mic. I mean, just closer.
Because I was like, damn, I can hear you, but I can't.
You don't gotta you don't gotta lean down. It's real good.
Right.
So I think that was the point of why chase me, why say that you want something if you have these options. You can be honest. I think that's the thing with men as well. Like, if you got other shit going on, just be honest. Don't kick some shit that's not.
Okay, now see,
that's a lie. You're lying. You're lying to us.
Do it. You're a wise man.
You're lying.
Do it all.
Most women, Obi-Wan can know what you
Let
need
me
to
say
do.
this real quick.
What you mean to do?
We're gonna have to
Yeah, we
We're
got
gonna get back to this conversation. We're gonna take a quick commercial break.
Got you.
And we'll be
We gotta
back.
pay them bills.
Yes, we'll be back in 2 and 2 and 2, motherfuckers. Bing, bing, bing.
Bong, bong.
Yeah.
You know what it is. You know, gang.
You gonna leave me alone?
Yep, gang, gang.
It all started with a vision,
You gotta keep it.
a hustle, a grind, discipline, dedication, faith, and loyalty. Sophisticated savage. The brand,
So how long is
the lifestyle.
and then how long is the show? An hour?
Hour and a half.
Okay.
Go up to 9:30.
It's just different.
Oh, you didn't turn the mics off. Okay, we are back, and my coach defended as a weak black.
Baby slider.
He's going to the bathroom, and he'll be back in a minute. We talking with the brand Miss Lomax, as well as her friend Rose, his so-called space partner. I ain't
Rose.
see it yet.
Spade Rose.
Yeah, didn't know what the R to L was on.
What are these? Okay.
But we was having some good conversation about, you know,
Keeping it,
relationships.
just being honest, because
Yeah,
I honestly feel like if men just say what they want, most time women want the same thing, and the only time that women get hurt, they get crazy, they get emotional, is when we are being misled. Say what it is, say what you want, and let's just be honest with each other. I think if all people was transparent and real and honest, there'd be a lot less confusion. I think us as people, we complicate things more than they need. Than it needs to be.
I agree.
And
with
and I honestly just feel that way. Like you said, if he had options, or if he just was dating, or if he wasn't ready, say that. Give me an option to be like, I want to deal with you, I don't want to deal with
Absolutely.
you. This is okay with me, or it's not. We too old. Like, you 44 years old. We literally we're at the half point of our life. So it's like, what are you doing? Are you playing, or are you just still?
I got something I want to say to you. We was talking about this earlier,
Mhm.
and I made an actual confession. I was like, I didn't become a man until I was 35 years old.
I was going to say, they say between 35
Yeah.
and
I might have been 40.
like seriously, and what I mean by that is, it's like even during my marriage, I've split up. You know, babies out of a baby out of wedlock, all those things, and that was before I really understood what, you know, I was doing. So really,
Value of people, though.
right?
Or what you want to work for.
What what
And
is
so-
it all for?
And so let's talk about that. Even with, you know, the infidelity with
Okay.
your relationship,
Okay.
you know, with us women or wives, since we're going to talk about it on that level,
Mhm.
it makes us feel like we're not doing something correct, right? And we could be doing everything in our power
Correct.
to try to make our husbands happy, right? I'm cooking your dinner. I'm making sure your clothes is together. I'm even walking you outside the house before you leave in the morning. But then I turn around and you fucking Susie up the street.
Right.
When it comes back to me that you fuck Susie up the street, I'm feeling some type of way. Because I'm like, what did I do wrong?
Nothing.
So how do y'all, but y'all don't make it seem like that.
But
And y'all don't tell us
how do
that.
you know it's a nothing though? Like
Yeah,
no, I ain't saying that to you. I'm just saying, like, sometimes it could be something.
Okay.
Like
okay.
what it is the man, like I said, for me, I was too immature to, you know, call it what it is. Like, and to accept like okay, I would say, like, because things are bad and I'm stressing and I'm depressed, I need an outlet. I think that's a reason why I should go, you know, I need somebody else to boost me up. I'm weak. I was telling the guys before this, like, I'm man enough to tell you this, I'm weak as fuck. Like I'm
or women are your weakness, or just
period. Like I am weak to women.
Yes.
Like, I'm gonna be out. Like, I'm weak to women. And so that's why I kind of stay out of situations to where
it gets you caught up.
that will,
Yeah.
because I'm weak. And my wife knows I'm weak, right? She knows how weak I am.
Yeah.
So it comes to a point where in order
Do it all.
like for me to be stronger.
I'm trying to hide back there, nigga.
Yeah,
for
me to be stronger.
Get in trouble with us.
Stronger means staying away from those things that I'm weak, that I'm weak to. But
that's knowing yourself, and that's growth. That's a grown man shit. Right.
That's like I said.
But have you ever made her feel as if it wasn't her fault? Did you
make her feel like it's her fault?
Make her feel like it wasn't, because she feels like it. She feels like it's something.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you what I do. I'm gonna tell you what I've done. Yo, this shit has been like 12 years ago. This shit has been like 13. This shit's been like 13 years ago. What I've done since then has been better. Like I've learned how to love. Like I've learned how to love.
Like, but then you gotta fail in that, right? But that's the thing.
I had to fail.
We don't have, going back to we don't have the patience no more. Now, if he felt that there was value in me, it could have been as easy as a discussion. And
screen the call. We need to know what this is.
Just hit the speaker button. Hit the speaker button.
Yo.
Fellas, what up?
Oh, the wise guy. The wise guy. What up, baby? What's going on, bro?
What's good? Hey, Jimmy, I just heard you speaking on that. Remember when I said that a while back, man? Men or women are only faithful in the situation they put themselves in. It ain't just about men. That's men and women, bro.
It's men and women.
I had to say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking on that.
You the wise guy got to get that. Yeah.
Nah, I'm just speaking on my own account, on my own, because I feel like the truth, when you tell the truth sometimes, people feel that a whole lot more. So I'm speaking on facts. So I'm just telling people how I feel. But I know, like you said, women also the same way.
Same situation, yeah.
Women do the same thing. Now, while they do it, I don't know. But I'm just telling you my particular reasons on why I did.
You got two women on there. I had them answer that question.
And so for me, I can't answer that question because I'm definitely faithful.
Right.
So when I was running through infidelity issues, I was just wondering, like at some point I was just like, okay, what am I? Do I look a hot ass mess? Like, what is it?
Right.
I still dress. I still get myself together. I still bathe. Pussy still smell good. So I'm a little confused,
Right.
But I never had it in me to cheat. If I cheat on you, I'm leaving.
You're done.
Yep.
That's
not
me.
for everybody.
So I think, that's
no, and that's
why
I can only speak for me.
I've definitely always been. I've only been in 3 relationships in my life.
Right.
So the relationships that I'm committed. I'm not gonna get into anything. I date you as if I'm gonna marry you. I'm very intentional.
Are y'all, and I hate to use the word train because that's not the right word, but y'all conditioned, yes I am. Are y'all conditioned to look for that? Because even when y'all play with y'all dolls as little girls,
it's that life, right?
Marriage,
But I don't think it's for I don't think it's like that for every girl. For me, it was always like that because I grew up in a household with my parents.
Right.
My mother and my father were married for 15 years, over 30 years. So I grew up with that. My father passed away.
Hey, Yo, we're gonna hang up, bro. Keep the line clear.
My father passed away. Still
loving. D, appreciate it, brother.
Appreciate you.
Still loving on my mother. So that's what I wanted. And I saw the bullshit. Let's not get it twisted. It was bullshit in the house. Right. Just like it's bullshit in every relationship. And I tell people, I can be in front of you and me and my husband can be smiling and I just argue with that nigga on the way here.
There you go.
Because what it is not your business.
There you go. It is.
And that's what we forget. Is everything that we go through is not everybody's business.
There you go.
I went through my phase where I posted a lot of stuff on Facebook and I did this and I did that and I called the nigga out. You know what I'm saying?
Never like that.
But
she had a friend that was like, don't do it.
That makes you look bad.
You don't do it.
And it does.
It takes your people to not engage in that, but call you and say, hey, you don't need to go there. You gotta value your relationship more than you,
especially when you know you ain't going nowhere, right?
And so for me, like, I love her and I love her husband. And I know I tell anybody, when I got out of my 5-year relationship, I was terrified to be single again. And I think that I stayed in that relationship probably longer than I should have because I was scared to be single again because I knew what was out here. Right. But I think that in the short, people don't have the tolerance anymore.
Right.
Everything right now is so superficial, and people do
Yeah.
not. They really are
That's
like
what I was
next,
gonna ask.
next,
Yeah.
next. It's like if you have
That's
if you say something to like I was just saying, I said something to you.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
valued what we had, it was as easy as
It
saying
could've been
like
fixed.
it could have been fixed. But because there's so many options, you like shit next. You being you being difficult. You trying to challenge my friendship.
Left or right? Left or
You
right?
know, so I feel like people are very disposable now.
Mhm.
They don't have value in relationships. Like you say, 18 years, going 19. You, as long as
11
11 years,
12.
you know, as long as you and your lady had been, you know, were together, we don't have sustainability anymore. Everything is like, what, that was Beyonce that made that damn song. I'm gonna punch her in the nose. Sorry. But it's like you got flawless, and then you got you must not know about me to the left. You gonna put your
Yeah.
shit in the box, and it's like
Nobody needs anybody
yeah,
anymore.
and that's not it. Like we
Because
need
the
each
world has
other.
been,
That's
the
what
world
we
has been
need.
opened up. Like
Yeah.
if I feel like, okay, and we from a certain era, right? So you know what I'm saying? Like there was a time where I was only accessible to the women I interacted with in the club.
Absolutely.
With social media now,
There you
everybody's
go.
so
Now
much-
you- oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
there's
Over.
there's
That's
15,000
right.
people
That's the-
around you
over
versus
that,
the
you know what I'm
200 people
saying,
that you
right.
know what high school is.
But no, I heard somebody tell me here. He was like, "You being too difficult. There's 10 to you."
It is.
I was like-
it is though.
So
Here,
unfortunately, it is.
But does that mean she degrades herself?
Exactly right. And so that's the thing.
You said
And
what?
so it's
Does
because
that mean
I'm
she
not-
needs to
exactly,
degrade
and that's-
herself?
and that's
No.
the thing. So because I'm not putting out,
But that's
because
on you as the
because I'm
woman.
not- because
That's
I'm
on
not
you as
being
the
all gullible. Do you know how many? If I told y'all how many like entertainers, or even how I got to Atlanta, some of the people that I know, I ain't never gave these dudes no pussy. You know why? Because they was used to it. But you know why they didn't want to deal with me?
Because you weren't giving them no.
Because and for the life of me, I'm scratching my head like, bro, I'm more valuable, and I want every man to just look at this. You can get pussy, but the value of a woman
You
is
can't
what
get that
she
everywhere.
can give you outside of that. You can lay
That's a
down with
fact.
it and get. And so I want men to just really realize that the value of a woman, we can do so much more.
That's
than-
right.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there.
Go ahead.
All that value you talk about
Yes.
gets thrown out the window when you can get pussy for $40.
Yeah.
Okay? I just
Amen.
I just want to put that out.
Preach to him.
I just want to put that out.
To the congregation.
All that value.
But pussy not gonna give you a wife.
$33 on a good day.
But I agree, pussy won't get you a wife. But if we're saying that a lot of times men are men till they're 35, 40 years old, then that's not what they're looking for. They're looking for pussy.
And there's another thing that I feel like is women, where now that I'm getting more in tune with myself, I really have to say that it's what I've attracted. It's what I've attracted. It's what I've allowed. It's what I didn't see my own power.
That's
I didn't stand up. I didn't stand up for myself and say,
Yeah.
I don't
this
want
is not
this.
going to be
I don't want this.
accepted. I know how I used to be true. I know the kind of men that I had in my. And when I tell you, it was a different breed in a different era. But it's better to, like you say, be by yourself than settle for the fuck shit.
There you go.
I don't know.
I just
I think so.
please
I don't know.
expound.
Okay, so
I don't know. I don't know.
You would rather settle for fuck shit than be by yourself?
Yeah.
some people
Well,
will.
I don't. I'm gonna tell you why.
As a man, not as a woman.
Even
No,
as,
even
like,
as a woman,
even as a
because when you're
woman,
married, you settle and
for
suck
a
up a
lot.
lot of shit.
that's what you really do in a marriage. You're fucking settling.
You're settling.
But at the same time, you're also creating your mate.
Absolutely.
Like you're actually,
you guys are creating each
you're
other.
creating each other, and what you really like. Somehow, like I don't know how I changed it to this dude. Like this ain't me originally.
Fuck shit though.
But I mean, fuck shit, it depends on what the level of the fuck shit is.
Yeah.
Like,
Shit.
That's why I was like,
Okay, let's put it this way. Every guy that gets a chick, for the most part, he's gonna clean himself up a little more.
oh yeah.
Naturally. He's gonna be a little bit more clean. She's coming around like his room is fucked up, dirty drawers and shit everywhere. She's on her way over.
That nigga you met
His
ain't the
room's
nigga
gonna
you
be
married.
clean. Right. That's not the guy
That's
you're
100%
marrying. So
fact.
I think everybody should want to be better for.
themselves.
Yeah, I mean
Yes.
but the person also should. I was an alcoholic, right? I was in a
I
5-year relationship and I was a stone cold alcoholic. People don't even know the the person that I was. But me being in that relationship allowed me to see that I was like, whoa, I don't like this person, and I don't drink anymore. That was because I wanted to save my relationship, but I ended up saving myself. So sometimes you do have people that come into your life and they're your mate and you're unequal, but they equal you out because they are the better half of you. You want to be better because of this person. If I can't come into your life and you look at me and be like, I want to change for her, like she deserves, then I feel like we don't need to, you're not my mate.
I have some bad news. I feel like after 40, this could be rough to say.
Man, don't give me no Kevin Shine. Whatever
Nah.
his name
I'm about to say
Kevin Daniels.
I feel like niggas,
Don't do that. Like,
I feel like niggas, guys, after 40, 43, if they ain't already in a situation and married,
they're probably not gonna be.
They're
probably
not
not
going to get into another. They're not. The serious they're gonna get is y'all to be an item, and unless his wife passed away.
That's especially, but I'm saying especially in the situation like she was talking about. Like I feel like I can't speak for everybody, but I know we're 5 black people in here.
Right.
Absolutely.
So I've only been with black people. But I do feel like there is a discontent with black women for the regular black man.
Let's go. Let's
talk about it.
Let's go. Come
So
on. How much time we got?
Enough time for.
Okay, so
Say that again one more time. Say it again one more time.
there is a discontent.
Say it again for the niggas behind.
A discontent that black women have for the regular black men. So we're talking about black men that fall between the 25 and 75 percentile. Those are median black men. We're not talking about.
Time. Hold that thought.
He's a smart dude.
This nigga preaching right now. Go on, brother.
Go ahead.
So we're not talking about doctors, nurses, dentists, people who own companies, trucking companies that make between $75,000 to $100,000 a year. We're talking about regular black men.
Let's go.
So we're talking about that make
Drug dealers.
20,000.
$20,000 to $40,000 a year. Those are not.
I dated them. Yeah.
Now,
But
when you said you dated them, why did you make it seem like that?
because there's already discontent.
No. Because I feel like even dating those, you would
Beyonce say,
Hold on. I need to hear this.
Even with dating those type of men, you would think that, like even a walk in a park, you don't have the money, right? So you would think that you would be able to do the bare minimum things.
What's the bare minimum? Take the trash out?
For you. For y'all as women, what is the bare minimum?
Taking the trash out, taking the trash out, going to the
I'll
park.
speak out there.
Yeah, we're married, so it's kind of like.
Yeah, I'll speak out there, and I can speak honestly. Before I got married, what I was looking for.
Yeah, so I knew that when I was working at Toyota, he was the carporting guy, whatever the guys is, go put the flags on the cars, put the numbers on the cars, and all that.
Pause. He had good deed.
Oh, his.
Well,
yeah.
Pause. Yeah, not read. Nah, I'm just fucking
But what I'm saying is, he wasn't even if you don't have the money,
Right.
you can do things that are more memorable than the guys that have the money.
How
It's
far does
about
that
the effort.
How
It's
far does
about
that
the. You said what?
How far does that go? Like that shit don't go for.
It do go
Well,
far because
for me,
don't do that. Don't do that because
Okay.
what you're then saying is
You're
that
downplaying.
everybody is about materialistic or about
Correct.
money.
Because
And
I was
that's
just
not
about
the
to,
case.
I was just about to
No,
speak
no,
on that.
it's
I
not.
am not a materialistic
Yeah, nah.
type of person.
There's
You
no-
don't
I
have
feel
to
like a lot
buy
of
me
females aren't. We make it that
I
way.
feel like every time I have these
I-
conversations and I'm like
I used to
8
love going
out
to
of
the
10
park.
people, I'll be talking to the 2 motherfuckers left.
That make
That makes up the other 8 other chicks.
Let's be 6 other chicks in here. Was gonna be
Yeah.
I mean, think about it.
Let's
Think
go.
about it.
Let's
You
go,
think
sis.
about
Let's
it.
go.
You could do the fancy dinners.
That's
You
right.
could do all that. But when's the last time you went to the park and played Uno or did things that are
On some
really
cool shit,
on
right?
some?
Yeah. Smoke a
I
spliff.
like genuine organic stuff. I don't need all the
But if
fluff.
the nigga came out the gate with that,
But I'm saying,
and I know you're
after a
married,
while, that's gonna
but
get old.
It
if
wasn't-
your
it wasn't
husband
by-
was important,
It's gonna get
That's
old.
what I'm saying. So I understand what Jimmy's saying because
So
how
I
many-
enjoy it,
how
but
many
I don't
trips to-
need it.
how many trips to the park are we gonna have to where it's like, damn, I wish this nigga would take me to
At
Lisa
some
and
point,
Las
you're
Vegas.
gonna be tired of the
Well,
park.
you're talking
You know
to
what I'm
somebody
saying?
that's never been on a vacation with a man. I've never been on a plane with a man on vacation, so you can't talk. Everybody is not like that because shit, I'd be happy if I just been on a plane once on a vacation.
I mean, but I know a lot of niggas that ain't never been on a plane either. So,
So that ain't even been nowhere without a female.
So like you can
by
vacation,
yourself.
Or by themselves,
you can vacation somewhere else without a plane. So never.
Well, you're
like,
saying it's superficial and all this other stuff. So what I'm saying is, plane ticket now is like $45. Shit, it ain't that. It ain't. I mean, last year it was 86.
Shit, crazy, right?
Well, a couple of years ago, you can catch a round trip.
I get it.
And it not and go to Florida and it not be that serious. What I'm saying is, there's still success in simplicity. You feel me?
Yes,
there is still success with not feeling like you have to be all extra and doing the most. I feel like people make a lot of excuses for the shit that they don't do or that they don't try to do. That's it. Do right, be better, be honest, and when you do things, be intentional with what you're doing. When you seek somebody out, be intentional and be honest. That's it.
So
keep it a buck.
I think that runs back to your previous question before Z left. I don't feel like it ever got answered. We were talking about honesty and we were talking about honesty in relationships and you know what I'm saying, being honest when you first get there and let your intentions being known. I don't think that is being realistic all the way.
So if you came to my house and I'd be like, you trying to fuck, and I say I want $200 for my electric bill, you comfortable with that?
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Most people are not. That's being honest. Most people are not.
Okay. No, for America to hear my answer, get the fuck out of here. No.
Right. You gonna feel something. You gonna be like,
what?
But think about
that's why he
still
wouldn't
gonna
say that,
spend
because he's not going to be
$200 if you
honest.
take me out to eat,
No, I
though.
wouldn't say
You're
that.
still gonna spend money if we go on 2 days. That's $200. So just give me the cash now. What's up?
Now, this is the thing. You're right. If you present it like that, and you say, all bullshit aside, no.
It feels like it's too easy.
Yeah, but
So then now y'all
there you go.
And that's the thing, right? That's what you
what I
guys
was
were
saying,
taught,
you know,
right? That's what men are conditioned to believe is when the woman opens her legs quickly, she ain't
It's too easy. Yes.
It's too easy.
Or
How
if
many
you put
other
a
people
price
she
on it
doing
like
this with?
that.
But have you ever had a woman just open her legs the one time for you and she ain't never opened it for nobody else just because she was feeling you?
all the time.
I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that shit. I don't believe.
So you
I
believe
believe.
she opened it for you, she opened it for everybody?
This what I believe. I believe I have no game, and whatever I said to get her when I would had her
was special.
Anybody could have said that. And not to disrespect her, just to say that I don't have any fucking game. So I don't believe that shit.
But is it always game? So
I don't think
sometimes
it's true.
we as the women do really just be feeling you for real. Like sometimes
And that's when y'all need to start being honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, a nigga shouldn't have to come out his pocket out the gate.
No, you don't have to come out of pocket out the gate.
If you feeling him.
But if we and don't expect to meet me day one
get some
and
pussy.
think you're gonna get some pussy because it ain't working like that.
But guess what?
You said why not?
Because no,
Why you gonna come out your pocket?
But why?
He's gonna come out his pocket.
Don't get a price on the pussy.
Yes, I was taught. Yes, your
Well,
pussy
okay,
is
so
your
I think-
pocketbook and it counts.
All right.
So if we go out that first
So
night,
my
do it all,
dick
I'm
is
swinging
worth.
for you.
Hold on.
That's
What
what I'm
if our dick-
saying.
So what if we felt like our dick is worth? Like my dick is flat.
I tell my husband every time he fixes my car, I'm like, you get money, you get paid every day. Why? Because you fucking me all the time.
No.
I gotta fix my car.
But he giving you dick all the time too. So
dick
you
not good
getting the
enough,
same
dick. The dick
reward
not good
he
enough.
get.
Say that again. Do
The
it.
dick is-
Do it. Say it
The
again.
dick is not a pocket.
Say
The
it
dick
again.
is not
Say
a
it again.
pocket.
Do it out loud.
I understand what you're saying.
No.
Okay, so we have anything else to drink?
Say it louder.
So I have a question.
Say it. Say it one more time.
The dick is not good enough.
Thank you.
This is incredible, America.
Because good dick, you don't have to.
I ain't never found no dick I want to pay
Hey,
for.
good dick can have you.
No. It's not even paying for it.
I think this is like
It definitely ain't good enough when you can put me on vacation for 9 months.
Wait.
Neither is the
Wait.
So
Now,
what I'm saying.
I do give gifts. Now I'm a gift giver. I don't give you money, but I give gifts. Now am I a trick? Oh my god.
Okay.
But this
I
goes back to your
know
first
for a fact.
I
question.
might give too.
But I'm a
When-
giver.
but yeah,
too, so.
When you were saying how a guy can come over to your house every day, and be trying to fuck, but not give you any money. Because what he's looking for is the pussy at the end of the day. And what he feels like
Not just fucking, you eating my food.
But I'm saying, but what he feels like he's giving you
he's getting the box.
is the dick. So they feel like it's a fair exchange. I'm getting pussy, you get dick.
Nah.
All for that.
So at what
When I
point-
was single, sometimes the dick was weak as fuck.
Yeah, like that's definitely key.
But at what point?
Okay. So what
Because
if
all right, so I understand
You
that
can't be
the pussy
swinging
is
with
the
dick.
all-powerful thing.
It is.
It is your bag, it's the bag, it's the purse, it's all.
And every pussy
At
ain't
what
good. Cause I
point
done
does-
had plenty of niggas
at
that like
what
he
point
thought
does
that
the dick
the
become
bitch
good
was
enough
bad,
to where it's
and
the
she ain't
purse?
had no. She couldn't throw the pussy.
You know how
back.
many whack bitches I fuck?
Yeah.
And I will never call your name because I ain't that type of nigga.
I'm gonna
And that's-
Shoot in the face.
Different. Females is different.
Whack it
Team
back.
out there with the whack dick.
I be wanting to know what's whack pussy. Nigga be like, she don't know how to throw it back. She don't
exists.
get
Nah,
wet.
no
I-
bullshit.
like-
Shit. Real quick.
If a woman ain't
That
getting wet, she ain't
bullshit.
interested.
No, the nigga ain't interested. Yeah, the nigga
Okay.
don't do it for her.
Let me
He
interrupt.
just
real
fucking
quick.
you off a pity.
The
Yeah.
only way,
Yeah,
as a
pig
straight man, and I'm gonna be honest, the only time the pussy is whack to me
Good.
is if it stink. Honest to God, like
You've had better pussy than others.
You know you have.
some.
Come on now.
Listen to me though. Listen.
He's
Some-
still good, but
listen.
some is better.
I get
Some-
what you're
listen,
saying,
no,
but
no. Some is tighter than others. Listen.
you being too
Listen.
technical.
Let me get this out.
I'm sorry.
Some are tighter than others.
Go ahead.
Some are put a little closer to the asshole.
Yes.
Some are a little bit lower.
Yes.
So which means for a tall person it might be easier. So those are things to me. But other than that, the pussy is the greatest thing invented to man. Like I don't see. I don't see.
So pay for it.
If you don't know how
You just play right into their head. You just play right into
You
their
guys
head.
are going back to the control thing.
It is. It's going back. Right back to
Put this church. Can we make a donation and
It's going
offer?
right back into the
But listen to this, ladies. But without the dick,
At what point is the dick good enough
No.
to be like, all right,
see,
I'm giving dick rather than
I'm
I'm
talking
getting
about
pussy?
too much dick on this damn. I'm talking about too much dick because I'm giving out too much information. But
This is what we're here for.
I just have to say this though. If the dick is stupendous, see, y'all had great dick. Y'all didn't have stupendous.
What makes
dick.
it?
There's a difference. Stupendous dick.
Stupendous the guy you fighting.
Stupendous dick. Exactly. Stupendous.
Well, I must
dick.
have had it because I kill anybody.
Have you
for that.
stopped talking to your mama and
You
shit?
have stupendous dick. When you get stupendous dick, it's equal as having good pussy.
It is.
Like chicks. I'm gonna tell you how most bird brain bitches is. Now, all right, I'm already down with that. Most bird brain bitches.
He wrapped up America.
Okay, so
He
tell
out
me-
of here.
Tell me, okay, that fucking nigga 2 times, give him the keys to his house, to her house, to her car. He's dropping her off at work,
Yeah.
picking her up.
Jody,
Because the dick
that's
is that
Jody.
fucking
That's Jody ass.
Now, what are we doing because the pussy's great? We ain't even giving y'all money.
And
So let's see
can
how,
I-
let's talk about how good the pussy
When
really
y'all
is.
see me
Anybody
doing
out
this
there got
Wanna
something
give
to
y'all
say?
money.
I'm doing my move, y'all.
Jim.
When y'all see me doing this move, I'm
That's a good
co-signing that
point.
fucking check he
So,
just broke.
the
You
dick-
want some bozo bitches? Give this nigga your car at 7 a.m. This nigga don't come. First of all, he's 45 minutes late picking you up. You've been beefing with your
45? Not 45.
They desperate. Them bitches is desperate.
Desperate.
They
Nigga had to
desperate.
shoot
Like,
out
there's no way.
So
Who
that's
the fuck gonna eat?
females
No
do.
way.
That's a lot of
But
females.
I ain't even gonna lie, we
And
been
dick.
100.
Dick whip you,
Yeah,
bitch.
That's a good percentage.
Right,
That's
there's a lot,
percentage.
especially in Atlanta. I know a lot of them, and that's the issue.
Yeah,
you got these women out here that's not only
They're dividing
giving
the
these
pussy.
niggas. They done
So
spoiled them.
what they gotta work for?
They done, no, nothing, because we're giving them pussy, we're giving them our cars, we're giving them our hearts.
But
Yeah.
see, we didn't even ask for your heart though. We just asked for the pussy. That's the problem.
And then, see, y'all.
Okay, so when do y'all just say that though? Just come up front and say I
Because
just want to
that's
fuck
what we was
then.
talking about. Because that wouldn't work.
Stop assuming.
Why
That would not work.
Stop assuming
Stop,
that a man.
stop whispering sweet nothings in her ear.
Stop falling for the shit.
Because if it was the other way around, women aren't being honest either.
I'm gonna stop telling the truth in about another 30
No,
seconds.
you're not.
Stop falling for it. If I kiss you on your fucking the little part of me,
No.
When the
Let
first
me tell you something. This is why I hate having friends.
Don't believe me.
My friend, shout out to Pablo. He
Shout
said,
out to
"Yo,
Pablo.
you got bad pussy management." he was like, sis, ain't no way that you supposed to be doing. Like, you supposed to be straight. When you fuck with a nigga, you supposed to know.
And that's what my sister told
you
me.
have a home. You got shit going on for yourself. You should never fuck with somebody that. Who? What? Huh?
Is he fucking with you like that? Though?
He-
Like, you know what I'm saying? When this hypothetical nigga we're talking about.
Oh well, now
Let
let me tell you something. I ain't fucking with nobody right now.
You know what I'm saying?
And so the next person that I will fuck with, yes, he will be.
But I ain't gonna lie,
So,
my sister
you know,
taught me that shit though.
I'm-
Real talk. Like I was 19, coming to the house talking about, some shit was like, I know you ain't stayed out all night with no nigga, ain't coming in here with no money, or you coming in here with an empty stomach. And that was, I was new at it. So I was like, well, you want me to be a hoe? You want me to? And she was like, it ain't about that. But you ain't gonna stay laid up with no nigga all night and not come in here with nothing. Like, you shouldn't come in here hungry. You shouldn't come in here talk about you need gas.
Let me tell you.
You should not be doing that.
God rest his soul. I was dating this gentleman, and I remember I was living in Alpharetta, and he came to my house, and he was like, "Why's your mattress on the bed? I mean, why's your mattress on the floor?" I was like, "I ain't got no rails." And he went, like, literally, we left my house. We went to like the fanciest furniture store. He bought me a bed. Oh, matter of fact, that's when IKEA first came out.
I was just about to say, I went to
We went to IKEA, and then we went to another store out in Alpharetta where he was at. Got some more stuff for the house. Then went and got me some shoes. He didn't like the shoes that I had. He was like, you need some more shoes. Went and bought me shoes and stuff. So again, there's a difference.
So somebody paid for this.
Did he fuck already?
We were together. Yeah.
I'll say you already got.
But it's the first time.
So you already got the pussy?
He already got
Yeah.
That's
wait.
right.
Wait. No.
Did he
Wait.
get the
Hold on.
pussy
Wait.
or he didn't get the pussy.
Jesus
Yeah, I already
Christ,
got.
this was so long ago.
You know why I'm laughing too.
So yeah, I'm trying to think so I don't think no, he didn't.
Okay.
We hadn't had sex then.
There are good guys.
No.
Like, there are good guys out there. I'm not gonna say.
There
no.
And I will say this. And then when we did have sex, oh my God! And he was older than
He was
me.
making love.
He wasn't. That motherfucker. He was a monster. I used to run from him. I didn't want him to touch me. I need my uterus. I need all my organs.
Okay.
He was one of those ones where I was a runner. I was a track star.
He put a down payment on fun.
Yes.
It
You
was.
made it confused it as a relationship. He confused it as fun.
Who?
I don't know.
No, we was in a relationship. What you talking about?
Look, I think.
Okay.
Look, we will put here.
You fucked up. Never mind.
How old was he then?
He was.
Something settled.
So
We will put here to me.
he literally just passed away probably 4 years ago. He was in his early, close to 60. So when I dated him, I was
So
in
you was
my
a sugar baby.
30s.
Do it all.
You was a sugar baby.
Time management, bro.
Like, I did this. Y'all kept talking.
I gave the thumbs
Hey,
up.
give me the attention. Oh, yeah, we
Let me tell you something. I love men. So I would date you. You little chubby, you got juicy lips. I like skinny.
We'll be
I like,
back
I like
in two.
Do it all. Do it all.
I like old men. Like, I
Yeah,
like
man.
as long as you
As long as you're doing right.
Hey, Jules,
Yeah.
did he tell you how to turn
He's
the
a
mic
lawyer.
on? We gotta be quiet then, because the mic.
I don't have
Mics are still hot.
prejudice.
Yes, the mics are still hot. So,
My mic sounds nice. Check. Well, y'all don't say nothing incriminating the mics.
yeah, like shit.
Yes.
Fuck. Yeah,
Nice.
I am too.
And check it.
You say
Y'all
don't
need
say
your
it.
own show, man. Y'all rocking, man. Let's go. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
The last segment, we always louder than normal because we are twisted.
Yes.
And we
Okay,
are
so I've been drinking some rocks since like 5.
this afternoon, maybe
Yes.
4:45.
Yeah, man.
Sour Patch Kids with weed in it.
Uh-huh.
Did
Smoked
I-
several
those don't have it.
blunts.
She was like,
I got some gummies,
"Ooh,
lifesavers. If anybody wants any, if you got cotton mouth,
You gonna hold on these to save your life right now.
Yes.
So,
That and water.
Oh, so I was saying that I don't discriminate. I love men, and so I'm a sapiosexual. So I love conversation, and so maybe that's where I'm kind of gullible because you can talk to me and
They
I'm
buttering you up.
Nah, we looking at doing it. I'm looking at doing it. Cause you can't talk.
yeah. So I like men, tall, short, chubby, skinny.
Yeah, I mean that's the way life is supposed to
old. And I
So-
think maybe y'all are telling me that I'm past 40, so I might have to get me
Nigga,
somebody
we
younger.
washed.
So I'm gonna have to get somebody
Let
like
me
about
tell you
35.
something. You know how I know we watch?
This is the issue that I'm dealing with now is that because I'm about to be 42, I don't have kids, never been married. Everybody that I date now around my age already has kids and don't want to start over. And so I'm like,
be able to fuck you how you want to be fucked. You know what I'm telling you? Get you a young nigga. You don't have no kids or nothing. Get you a young
I
nigga.
want to at least want a baby.
The young
Young nigga go put one in you.
Well,
the young ones still
look,
like
all the
They
dudes-
working on it.
And you can train them right. And
the older they get, the less they kids are.
Nigga, dude, oh, you got your masters. Listen,
That is the fun of being in a relationship, like waking up to dick, going to sleep to dick, head. Like that's the best part
amazing.
about.
Do you see my face?
Like that's it. Like people want to know how you stay in shape.
Baby, I'll be home. Baby, I'll be home.
You stay in shape by having sex. Good sex is
Let me
cardio.
explain something, America. We about to start a new podcast.
I like it. And that will pop off. This will pop off.
Y'all with the shit. I want us to come back.
No, because let's go. Let's go.
All right, this is what we talking. Okay, here's what I want to say. I was interrupted.
Yes, he was.
Mating, right? This is what we will put on the
Mating.
Oh, nigga, the barbarian.
Cause you got like
mating.
sex, right?
Mating. This is
Oh.
okay.
Wow. What do you mean sex?
Hey, you ain't far away. You ain't far away. You act like you
4 and 6 is cool. 4 and 6 is far.
Jimmy,
Hey,
how
still
many do
close
you
to the
have?
basketball team, my boy.
Kids?
You almost got started 5.
I've got.
You got 6. Well, Jimmy has 6. You got 4. Y'all got the damn.
And there's 8
basketball
over
team.
here.
8.
You have
You
8.
got 8.
Yeah.
I feel
4
it.
girls, 4 boys.
Oh, how was that?
Now out the same box.
What's the Brady Bunch
Out
theme
the same
song?
box.
What's the Brady
So,
Bunch theme song?
Husband, if you're watching this, I'm going to have to say it because they're asking. So my husband doesn't like to separate. But yes, it's 4 out of my box and 4 out there.
Okay. Okay.
The
But we don't-
Brady
so we don't
Bunch.
Right.
That shit took me 35 seconds.
The Stallings bunch. It's not the Brady's bunch. It's the
I
Stallings
was
bunch.
thinking that shit.
I wanted to talk to you. Okay.
Good job.
No, all right. Before, let me just get rid of the mating.
Sorry.
We were put here as human beings
Mm-hmm.
to reproduce.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Animals don't get married.
No,
They don't.
Okay.
No, they don't.
Animals don't get married because that's not. See, these entitlements and all these things come because of.
We have a brain that works.
I already wrote this motherfucker.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Let's go.
We are put here to reproduce and make sure life goes on.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yes.
So by doing
Respectfully. Put some respectfully on that shit because you just can't be out here being
Out here
reckless
just
and loose
humping every
because
day.
you're supposed to be
Let me
procreating.
finish. Let me finish.
I'm sorry.
Jesus told me something.
I can't.
I had to talk with
I can't.
when I first came home from jail. I had to talk to God. He told me to be fruitful and multiply. And I have a bunch of children because of it, right? So I think
Blame it on the goose.
I think there's too many titles on. There are too many titles. I think
Too many
really,
titles.
and people look
I
at
believe Western civilization, females manipulated the black.
And
Y'all
he said
They
that.
won't let you be great.
You're crazy.
if a female wants to have sex with multiple guys, right? That's her fucking business, right?
But she's
But they
judged.
call her a hoe.
But she's judged.
Yeah, nah, but they're gonna call her a
but
hoe.
she's judged.
But if a man
It's
does
in
it,
our nature to act like that. Yo, ain't
why
supposed to
not?
act like that.
Why is it not?
And
watch
female animals fuck
Because
anything.
the same way I'm gonna look at you crazy when you jump in front of a
Yes, the
bear and
same-
try to
Do
fight.
female animals fucking
It's the same thing. I'm gonna look at you
Man,
like, why you do
other
this?
men-
This is my job.
Nah.
Of the same.
You can't act like I am.
I'm just
Can't
saying
do it.
when they go in heat,
It's,
when they go in
okay,
heat as animals, when they
Go
go
ahead.
in heat,
Go ahead,
no,
Ro.
I'm listening to Jim.
Okay.
Okay, Jimmy, sorry. Go ahead.
when they go in heat as animals, any man can jump on that shit and fuck.
No,
There you go.
no, but I'm saying I disagree because if we look at packs of lions, there's one male and then he has sex with all.
Absolutely.
That's even better, my point. So that means so you're saying that we should live like lions.
Yes,
And
I
we
believe
should
that.
have
I'm
two
just
different
saying,
wives.
And you are
Is
well
that
more
what you're saying?
educated
I'm
than
just
me.
saying,
So
if
you're
we're
saying-
The poly
equating it
world.
to the
the
animal
poly world.
kingdom,
I love the poly.
then
I bet you do. Most men love the
I
poly
like
world.
poly on string cheese.
But most men like the poly world with it
I
being
don't.
the man and the two women. They don't like the
But
poly
until,
world
but
when it
until
comes
you
to the
see
two
somebody
men.
fucking your lady, now you got a problem with
That's not
poly.
Y'all weren't built to be
okay,
fucked
yeah.
by the
Y'all,
man.
and that's the thing. The double standards.
Y'all
is
weren't
so-
because
Double standards are real.
double standards
So
are
let's-
crazy.
You want your bills paid?
Let's go.
They not getting
Hey,
paid.
let Rose talk real quick. Let Rose talk.
Nothing.
Since we're dating, how do you feel about your wife or significant other having a male best friend? Is it okay for him to just chill at the house while you at work, bro?
Get the fuck out of
Real
here.
quick, I'm glad you
Jimmy
asked
B
me.
is on you.
Now I get to open up a book of worms.
Okay, so, hey, so I feel you on that because I have a question about that too.
My lady, all right, she works with the guy at her job, right?
Uh-huh.
And they're both bosses, so they have to call and text each other all the fucking time, right? I believe in work marriage.
There you go.
Like, I believe in that shit.
Okay.
I believe in you married at home, but when you get there, your work husband's there.
There's somebody standing extra close to you, grinding on you while you're trying to check stuff out.
No way.
Claim.
No way.
Talk about you need some help, boo.
Right.
That might buy lunch here and there, but ain't no getting close. But you might buy lunch here and
You
there.
need some help, boo.
But right now, y'all going to lunch together.
Right.
Okay.
Y'all doing things of that nature.
You know what
To
you
me,
like.
that's
You ordering
cheating.
your food.
That is. Are
That's
you,
cheating.
are you kidding me?
That's cheating.
No,
That is
no.
not
You threw him
cheating.
a kiss.
I agree.
No, you did not.
That's cheating.
Don't look at me like
That is not cheating.
Y'all going to lunch together?
it's emotional at this
It's
point.
like-
Because now,
Oh,
now you're looking forward
Women
to
cheat
it.
off of
So sensitive.
emo.
Y'all
You
so
talking about
sensitive.
I wonder
Y'all
what
so
she-
sensitive when I
I want to
so
talk about. So
sensitive
now
when
you're
y'all
talking about. I
pick
want to
your
talk
battles.
about about
Pick
shit.
your
thing.
battles.
We can-
Pick your battles.
For y'all.
Right.
But it's okay.
Pick your
Nah,
battles.
it's cheating if I do it too.
You know what's okay?
Because now you think about. I wonder if Mike won hibachi.
He don't know.
today.
What's up? Yeah, I want you to say
I
what's
was about to say something totally.
I'm weak though. I told you I'm weak.
I was gonna say
So
the
I
same
wouldn't
shit.
even get me a
But
wife,
just because,
I'm gonna
but
try.
why does it have to be a work wife or a work husband? Why can't we just be good co-workers?
Because what happens is you come into work in the morning, he sees you,
And
hey,
he
that's
gets you on your
different.
cheek.
Nah.
Good morning, baby. How you doing?
Thank you,
Yeah.
girl. What's going
No,
on?
On the cheek.
So
Here we go.
Cause I be on the cheek with it.
So I'm gonna go into.
Is that my wife? Hang up if it is. Hello.
Yo.
Yo, I got a comment on that.
Okay, go ahead.
You spend just as much time at work as you.
Thank you. That's your
You
work
do.
wife.
Hold up. You put yourself in that situation. It might be all cool, y'all hanging out, man, but something is gonna eventually pop off.
Not true.
That's
Not
the
true.
situation putting
You
yourself
see,
in.
that's the difference between men and women. That's the difference. Look, no, sir. The difference between men and women is a real stand-up woman. When you put somebody in the box, that's exactly where their ass be at. You know, when you had that friend that you were trying to fuck and she put you, hey friend, your ass stay in that friend box. Your friend zone. No, you stay in that box.
So, and even with that, I brought the situation up because so when me and my husband met, he had his female best friend. I have my male best friend that I grew up with. We have never, ever, same as these two.
Right.
We have never touched each other, never even thought about
Right.
each other. Yeah, I dated his cousin.
I think men will be your friend and know they want to fuck you on the slide. Women will put you in a but women will put you in that box and know
Put you in a box, you will never
you will never have
I
that.
think that's why men don't like it because it's not that we don't trust y'all,
Yo,
it's that we don't trust other men.
This is fucking hogwash.
But I think you gotta know who you fucking
in
with
the
though.
back
But
of-
you gotta know who you fucking with
Yeah,
though.
I'm
Like
thinking
that's the
about-
difference. Like you gotta.
I don't think it's taken away from the female. I think it's our own like insecurities. Saying
That which is your problem. Which is your problem. Right. That's your problem. But if your
things
woman
like
is
that,
showing
that's-
you that
but if that's my woman, then that's our problem.
no. But no, you no.
Okay,
Because we're individuals. We're individuals before we're in a
There's certain
relationship.
problems
This
that
is
he
part
has that
two
you
of
all,
this
or you
show.
have that you all have to deal with collectively.
You do have to deal with it collectively, but at the end of the day,
You're still
because
individuals.
you have an issue. That's your issue. I can only make you feel as comfortable as I can make
As you are in yourself.
So
I can only make you as comfortable as you are in yourself.
So
You
your
have your
issue
own
is your
issues.
issue. Not mine.
But I'm saying, but
I can't
think
carry
that,
your-
I think that issue comes from us knowing how other guys work. So us saying how you said guys will keep a friend knowing that they're trying to fuck. It works.
Y'all know
But
that.
if you know them women, but if you know your woman, you know that they're not gonna do that.
But you're not one woman off top. You're not one woman. So I'm gonna keep something that I know. I'm trying to treat you like a lady, right? So I'm like, all right, I ain't gonna try to fuck you off top. So I'm treating you like the lady you want to be treated.
But if you come out one day and your pants are down and you walk up on me any kind of way, you're getting fucked.
Yeah.
Like, friend or not, every man, I just want all women around the world to know this.
I'm gonna tell all women in America this.
Men
soon as
are
these
friends with you, and whether they're your best friend or not,
Let's go.
If you
they will fuck you.
if you gave them the chance, they would
They
fuck you on
will
the dime.
fuck and fuck you well because it's been a long time,
Let's go.
and they've been waiting for the day.
If I ever hit one of my
To give it to
homegirls
you.
and they ever tell me I can't with you, bitch, I can pop you.
If
You
I
ever hit
call
me with
you-
the I can't with you, I can pop you.
If I call you
Go
my
ahead,
brother, there is nothing we
That's
can
what
do.
you think, okay, but in his mind, like he his brother.
So are you incestful? Because if you call me your damn sister,
I feel that.
Very
You won't say sis. It's like sis.
It's like a
You'll say sis.
You know the difference.
Say
See,
sis.
ladies, this is what y'all do. Y'all put yourself in situations where you know the difference.
nah,
You know he gonna fuck
Yes.
you. He get a,
nah.
96,
it's
96, 97.
I think most women would be okay.
96, we
It's
been
a
rocking.
generalization. Like I don't know for sure.
I know what you
I don't think most women would be okay if their man was constantly hanging out with another woman either.
Look. Okay, so
So
let's say this, and I
everything
can
has a
no,
point.
and I can speak for
Because
me
they
and
know
Zach.
how women
So
are.
let's speak for me and Zach. We've been
Okay.
friends literally since 96, 97,
Okay,
right?
right.
And like I said, we literally all slept in the same bed. Me, you, B. It was me
Smack.
and you. It was
Listen,
like 4 of us
twist,
all in the
okay.
bed, smack. So,
Right.
but I'm saying this. Hold on, let's go back. When you get into a relationship, and I think when we first started hanging, when you came to Atlanta, when you was with your,
And
then
what
we
we-
had
I
to
was like,
give
yo,
each
you
other,
right.
we had to give each other boundaries, and
There
we
you
had
go.
to respect the
There you go.
relationship,
There you go.
Y'all
and that's
doing
what you do.
yourselves.
She doesn't know me. All she sees is me. So I had to give him distance. I couldn't be and when I invited them, I invited them. I never excluded him. It was they came as a unit. So you have to respect
Yeah.
and have
But
boundaries. And so that's what a
Real
real
quick.
one does. Because
Go ahead.
please. I have no
How much fucking time?
I got something like the fight.
No, you got. How much time we got?
Hey D, you gotta get off the phone.
We got
D, we love you. You the wise guy.
Look,
I'll clap
I'm
it
gonna
up.
say
Go
this
ahead,
real quick, Miss Lomax. Real quick.
yes.
Shoot up the whole building.
Friends or not, right? Okay, that one moment y'all were in the bed with 4 or 5 people.
No,
Right?
it was we passed out drunk
Yeah.
one night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's my point. If y'all were in the bed alone,
Nah, I would.
I don't know that. Bro, come on, man. You are a man. She is a fucking woman. You can't understand where y'all
Well, I
coming
would
from.
never put.
And I know where you.
Coming from.
And I know where you roll on as a man. When you roll coming out, Sergeant Johnson is telling you to salute.
I agree with
You
both
might
parties,
try.
'cause I agree with Lomax when she's saying, like, I think when you set certain boundaries, people are okay.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
it.
there you go. There
So
you go.
if you know that your wife has a friend that she's been
Not having.
I've known this guy for
'Cause I wouldn't
15
try that
years,
with your sister.
and when every time
So I-
she's
Even if
inviting
it's a
you
new
up,
friend,
you know what I'm saying?
Put it in the back.
Well, you don't do
Inviting you as well, and they're not.
Yeah.
I moved here to Georgia, and I had no choice but to make new
No, what
friends.
I'm saying is you don't get new friends.
A man
But
is
my
gonna
husband
get
wasn't
married.
okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you know.
And
Dog,
he wasn't okay because
Like, come
when
on,
he
bro, I
was
need
working,
you.
before he
I
became
need
independent
you.
on business,
They
he
ask-
wasn't okay. I wasn't okay.
I got you.
When he was working at a factory, getting up every morning at 4, he had been working before I even knew him.
Gotcha.
And had people that would call and say, "Oh, you going to the store? Get me something from the store." I woke up one morning like, "It's 4:00 in the motherfucking morning. What the fuck do you mean?" But they had already been doing this.
Yeah.
But my problem was because I did not know her.
I
Because
got
I did not meet her. So when I moved to Georgia,
Where's the Ciroc?
same difference. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't get here. I had somebody that was taking me home, picking up the kids.
Yeah.
You know, and he had an issue with that.
So he,
But
But
when he
he's
came to the
supposed
job,
to.
but when he came to the job, I took the
No.
man outside and said, "Hey, This is the guy who has been taking me to go pick up the kids. And
I missed something.
That's a fight.
So
y'all was over there falling up against walls and shit.
But
And
I've been listening.
do it. Stop.
no, you weren't
Stop
because
shining
he
on
was
me.
out of state working.
I'm apologizing.
So yeah, my car had broke down at work.
Don't do this to me. I'm
What
sorry.
you told him ahead of
I
time.
definitely told him like, hey, I'm just gonna reach out to, and I said the name. I'm gonna reach out to.
He's gonna use
Was
black.
dude handsome?
That's it.
That matters.
But see, that's the insecurity thing we were talking
But
about.
I wasn't interested in him.
Who cares?
But I think too, in
It's
the
okay.
beginning,
That's-
like
that's-
even what I did.
Not to be
But we
insecure.
were just talking about that. That's what they were saying. That they were saying that there's been times where when you flip the script, like women aren't okay with it as well. Like if a woman was constantly hanging out with a man,
Yeah.
and if that woman doesn't know that woman, then she would probably have a problem with it too. But
And I won't even say contrary to this, even with when I got into my before that I was dating somebody and I let him know. I said, hey, I have a lot of male friends. Does that bother you? And we have
They're
those
gonna say no
conversations.
automatically,
So
but
what I do is I do let them know and then I introduce them. But then I also allow boundaries because the relationship that I have is your single homegirl is different from your homegirl that's now in a relationship.
Absolutely.
And so I do know that the reason why I'm still single is because I'm very sharp as well, because I hang with a bunch of dudes too, so you can detect a lot of shit. And I've heard that that's why some men may be scared to date me because I do know so many people and I am so cool with the dudes. Yeah.
The strength alone.
So
Strong black woman scared.
I'm so glad you said that.
well,
'cause
I heard I'm aggressive. I heard I'm aggressive.
Nah, I don't think you're.
It's because you're strong.
But I
So
think that's because
a strong
I'm very
woman is very aggressive.
Because
to somebody
forward.
that I know what I
You need
want.
to be dominant.
But you
Do it or I really don't
You
appreciate
need to be
how
dominant.
I fucking just said that. I swear to God, I just told her that, and I said, "This is what, and this is gonna be part 2. I think that we need to."
like this now.
Hey, come back here, come back here. I need to bring him in. I need to, yes, because being vulnerable and submissive, that's what Black women have to learn how to do. We are scared to be
Understanding
vulnerable, and we are scared to be submissive. You have to be vulnerable in order to want to submit, right? Now, every man is not going to be worth that, but you have to be open enough. You have to be open enough to experience that, to know what the fuck you want and what you don't and what you'll tolerate. So I know that I had to get into this new stage of being so hard and trying to be,
to do that.
and well, no, not trusting.
Trust allows you to be vulnerable and submissive.
But not trusting
I
allows
agree
you
with
to
Rose.
kind of be kind of hard and I don't want to do,
Right.
I was never the girl that kind of allowed myself to easily. I would always kind of act like I was unfazed, right? Knowing that I
I think it's a certain type of guy that you have to be though that can bring that vulnerability out of you.
Yeah.
See, but it's the man because
Yeah.
that's where I was going with it. Like when I'm in the bedroom, I feel like I'm super dominant. Like I don't care how you think you.
See, you're talking about sex again.
No, not just sex. Not just sex.
I feel you. I understand on that.
I'm talking about every like.
I'm
have
following
to,
you.
And what
you have to take like you
take
need,
charge,
you-
'cause
no,
I
you
told
have to
her.
take charge.
I was with somebody, and I told her, I said, I think I
don't
need
think
more
it's
of an
that simple.
alpha. I think
You
I
do.
need
You
an
need an
alpha
alpha
male
male.
because I feel like again, I'm very I know what I want. I'm
Right.
very assertive.
raising my
So
hand.
I'm waiting for somebody to say,
on.
no, I got this.
Yeah.
I got this. I
There's
got this.
nothing wrong as a man
Hey, take my
stepping
hand.
up and telling your lady, yo,
Respectfully
relax.
checking her.
Exactly.
And I'm telling you, when I
Relax.
need that sometimes.
Because that's what I had.
Some women need that.
Because I
Some
am a
women
strong
can't
woman.
accept that.
I'm very
and
assertive.
some women need that, and it's on you as a man to figure out what type of women.
And he's had to come and
You know what
tell
I'm
me
saying?
like,
Because,
hey, we
Come
ain't doing
down.
this.
Yeah.
You're
Bring
not
it
the
down.
man.
Yeah.
You're not the man.
Yeah.
You might
Because
have been the man.
guess what you gonna do to me? You gonna tell me, I got
But
the
here's
kids,
the
baby.
difference. But
I
here's the
know how to
difference.
motherfucking
Yeah.
raise these kids and feed these motherfucking kids. Don't you motherfucking
Absolutely.
you know what I mean? So we gotta play our role.
And
Role,
sometimes, as the women, because we are so strong,
But it's
we do have to also step back sometimes. And that was my problem. I didn't know how to step back because even before I met him, I was doing it by myself. I raised 2 kids by myself before I met him. So when he came in, it was like, I don't need you.
So, let me
So
say
before
this.
we leave, oh,
Yeah, no, I was gonna say before you say something. Taking lead though, like taking lead don't necessarily mean you could even make less money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I've been in that position because my wife makes more money than me.
I'm so
That's
glad
what-
I didn't
you know-
have to answer
yo,
these questions.
you know what the-
Are my
and you know what the
questions.
dentist said? He said the same thing. I said, why would you date me? He said, it's not about money because I don't need your money.
Right.
I need your
Yeah.
company.
But it's yes, it is
The
that.
company, the
but
companion.
but
I've been
I
taking
can
care of
lead.
this
But
shit.
I can
Okay,
lead.
so
You're still a man.
I'm still a man.
You're still
and
the
I'm still
provider.
gonna
You're
lead,
still-
and I'm
absolutely.
still
I
gonna
think,
lead.
I think the
but-
difference is not so much the union alpha male, because somebody can be an alpha male, but you still not trust you with them.
Correct, but
Okay.
I've dealt
Okay.
with weak
Explain
men.
that.
Okay, so somebody can throw their weight around but have no backing to what they're saying.
Correct.
So he's able to talk to you like that, and you're able to get on board because
But
at the
where's
end of
the
the day,
proof?
you trust him.
I
with you.
trust him. Correct, and
But
that
where's the
comes
proof?
back to that.
But where's
Right.
the proof?
But that's what I'm saying.
Right.
So it's not that you just need an alpha male, because you can have alpha male and not feel be submissive
And,
because you
and
don't
feel protected or
beca-
anything.
exactly
so,
because
yeah.
you don't trust him with you.
Absolutely.
So it has to be a balance of both. If you don't trust him with you, that he has your best interest at heart, it doesn't just come down to him being loyal to you bed wise.
Absolutely.
It has to him having your
It's
best
everything.
interest in everything.
It's everything. I have to feel comfortable and safe with you.
And that's
in
why I'm saying
everything
I
that
think
do.
it has to be the right man that you can be, you know what I'm saying, submissive to, because any man can be like, all right, I got a dick, I'm the man in the house. But what are you showing for it? Can I trust you with me?
Yes.
Can I trust you with
Yes.
the kids?
Actions speak
Yes,
louder than
yes,
words, bro.
yes. I'm a straight up action
If
figure.
if most men led by actions, I think, and if women could actually just sit back and watch for a second
Absolutely.
and to see before they say,
Allow
like,
him to lead.
allow him to.
But
and
we
then-
don't allow
I
the
say
time.
this?
We don't allow the time.
Yeah, go
People are going, come and go before you can even.
Nobody has to
Most
pay
men-
no more.
All we want to do is make sure the wife and the babies are straight and stay out.
Back in the day, that used to be the model. Back in the day, the model was happy
not
wife,
the model.
happy life.
It's not
Yeah, that's
Back-
not the model no more. You're right.
So,
But that's
okay.
yeah, y'all,
Right.
you good?
It used
What
to
you
be.
need? You can get anything you
But-
fucking want.
I agree.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
not-
And I'm out the way.
Right.
I'm cutting the grass and I'm out the way.
But
So
pe-
I really want to know, we all came on here to know one thing though.
Let's go.
What makes a man want to do, provide, and be there for a woman? At the end
That
of
was
the
our first
day,
question.
this
You wanna
was
go? You want to go?
this is what I want to know.
You want to go? Or you want me to go?
You want me to?
I'll go first.
Go
Why
ahead.
y'all thinking?
I already got
These
it.
niggas ain't built like this no more. Because we from the era. And I'm, do it all. I ain't gonna say right behind us, but you know what I'm saying? He's just a different dude.
you in the
so-
middle.
There you go.
I'm 25.
He's just a different dude. So
He's
he's
what?
raised by a certain type of guy.
You got a
35,
lot
you
of
said
knowledge.
25.
Yeah, dude all
He's gonna be a lawyer. He's about to take his.
Yeah, you thought he was up with us, right? Yeah, this guy is
Yeah.
fucking
I
knowledgeable.
like the brain.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's my
There
guy.
you go. But we was just raised different. So to answer your question, I think it's a generational gap. Like I think I don't know where, and
I'm gonna tell you where, but go ahead.
Let's go. No, go ahead, bro.
So the gap comes in because our parents
Mhm.
was strict
Mhm.
at the end of the day. You wasn't doing whatever you wanted to do.
There you go.
When we did what we wanted to do, we snuck and did what we wanted to do.
Right.
No, we're talking
Now-
about the difference between
No, it's
provider
coming. It's
and-
coming to that because this is what causes it.
Mhm.
When you allow your kids to just run, then they have no stability. So they don't know how to provide like we were taught to provide because we had the stability.
There you go.
Everything starts with a structure.
Right.
And what happens is the younger we are having children, the less structure we have because we're working to be friends with our boys, with our daughters, who no longer have the understanding because that's my homie.
The homie, yeah.
You're not my homie.
Yeah.
You're my child, and I'm going to provide you. Yes, we say that, but I can tell you, my 17-year-old son,
Mhm.
he's going to be that provider. He's going to be that man. He's going to know how to do those things that she asks because you can't do what you want to do.
There you go.
He's 17. He just got a job. So I showed you how to open up your bank account. I said, this is what you need to do.
Train up a child in the way they should go.
Because if you don't know how to do those things, then you can't be the things that
I agree.
we need as women.
I'm
So then the women are end up mothering our black men.
That's what I feel. I swear that's all I feel like I've gotten. I feel like because I'm an empath, that men that need a mama or they need just love or they just need support or they need me to text them good morning, handsome. They need the stroke of egos that I feel like I really attract a lot of broken, needy men. And I rebuke y'all in the name of Jesus. Can y'all stay away, please?
No, we won't. Go ahead. That's deep right there, what you just said. But I want to say something coming from a man.
Yes.
From being a man.
Yes.
Right? We are.
My brother over there is sweating that damn alcohol straight out his
Let me tell you something, America. I've been getting twisted since 1995. Don't you ever fuck around. We out here.
Y'all never let Jim talk.
I always talk. But look, check this out. I forgot what I was going to say. Okay, all right. So
from a men's perspective.
From a men's perspective of that, you know, I want to tell you honestly, niggas ain't shit.
Oh.
Right?
We ain't, man.
I'm gonna
hoes and tricks.
No.
I know some friends that are good guys, though.
No, not saying that we're not good guys. Yeah. Like, we are good guys. Like, men are men.
You're just hoes and tricks.
You're gonna like some of the we are just like y'all.
Mm-hmm. Y'all not like us.
Nah, we are. We want to be loved just like y'all.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
We want to be loved just like y'all want to be loved. The only thing is we can't come across and just be that way all the time.
There you go.
We just can't come out and be like, you know, I love you.
Why are you scared to show emotion?
That's just because that's who we are.
Because they literally, they were beat. Don't be weak, boy. Stop crying, boy. Don't be a pussy.
Right.
You know that all that stuff has been conditioned in our black men. You know,
like that's sensitivity.
Yeah, that you can't do that. Straighten your face.
Guys don't even know how to.
Yeah, like it's a lot of trauma, and I think that hopefully with this podcast we could talk through it because we don't have a dialect between black men and black women on dating, courting, what we expect, what we need, what we want.
And I feel like us. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as our generational gap.
Yeah.
We're still young enough to relate to do it all age, and we got to do it all age to help. I got kids
do it all. We got a little jitterbug in the time.
There you go. And we still got to do it all.
I literally could have birthed him. Damn, I could have had him.
Yeah. Me and you would have been getting freak on.
No, 25. Tyrell started 25. I literally could have had him at 16.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Anyway, yes. Do it
I'm
all.
just different. I'm just different.
Yeah. But, everybody, we actually passed the time, but we're gonna do this. We're gonna try to do this more often, once a month. Try to get this shit rolling to where we can actually have these conversations.
There you go.
And
have a real
healthy dialect and conversation.
Beautiful, because it's a gap in relationships, not just relationships.
And how men and women communicate and think.
And we gonna come up here and say the shit y'all really can't ask your spouse. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna say the wild shit like, yo, you go to the strip club and spend $300. Like, what the fuck is the matter with you?
Yeah.
You want to come home and fuck me, or you want to fuck the stripper?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
or do you want to do both?
If we go to the
or do you want to do both? America.
Did I tell y'all about the time? No. So let me tell y'all about this date. No. I went on a date and he got the stripper. He got the stripper pregnant. Yeah, I went on a date and he went to the room. So it's called Dream now. Yeah, on Northside Drive.
I'm not a tripper. Yeah. My fucking self. Don't look at me.
So I really dated some people. I really have dated some pieces of shit. Like,
let me tell you something. I'm a piece of shit for myself.
For every piece of shit man, there is a piece of shit woman.
Yes.
I just want to put that.
There's two pieces of shit.
I just want to put that out there. Brother. Sounds like a little man bashing going on, but
well,
I said I've dated some piece of shit men.
I've dated some piece of shit women.
Yeah.
Just to throw that out there.
I've dated a lot of pieces of shit.
I wanted to put something out there about y'all, but I'm gonna save it.
Because we're gonna do something special. We got Rose, we got Lomax the brand.
Right.
We about
Rose,
to pop
Spade.
Yes.
And I'm gonna bring Spade out time, and we're gonna wax that ass in here.
Oh, so that might be it. A Spade shit talking action.
He don't want that shit though.
Look,
he don't want it.
We thank y'all for tuning in.
Well, let me shout out the Instagrams first. And
shout out your IGs and everything.
Put yourself on the map.
So I'm on a hiatus right now, but you can find me everywhere. Lomax the brand, LOMAXTHEBRAND. They want to know what it is. I am Lomax. We are our brand, our last names. It's lineage. So I am my lineage. Everything that we do, when we walk, when we talk, we are a representation of ourselves, which is our brand.
Yes.
That is it.
All right. So
There it is, y'all.
So when I say that, I mean 30 seconds. That was actually pretty damn good.
That was about 25.
That was 25.
Rose, you got anything you want to shout out?
Yes, you can find me on Instagram, $sign Outlaw Essentials.
Okay.
It's calling out for my father who passed away in 2006.
We love
But
you.
we own it.
We love you, Pop.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Pops. Do it all. What you got for us?
You already know we're here in the building.
Yeah, we are. He's running shit.
Yes.
It's your boy Jimmy VIP,
Okay.
aka I'm too drunk to remember my motherfucking name.
And it's motherfucking World War Z, aka one half of
Johnson.
WW whatever tag team champions. Johnson and Johnson. I'm Randy. He's Coach fucking Jim. I will smack the smile off your face.
And I will kick you in your kneecap.
We out of here.
outta here.
World War Z, Jimmy V,
Bush Monkey Podcast.
Bing, bing.
Von
Lomax the brand. Rose
the
do it
space
all.
partner,
We love
who
you.
I don't believe
I'll
is
punch
ready
the
to
smile off your face.
But we'll see you.
The fuck out of here.
I mean,
I'ma whoop his ass
I'm
in
gonna run
his
that
face.
commercial one more time, bro.
Run a commercial for us.
Run a commercial.
We started with a vision.
Lady.
It all started with a vision, a hustle, a grind, discipline, dedication, faith, and loyalty. Sophisticated savage, the brand,
You know, friends, fuck friends. Change it.
the lifestyle.
Friends, fuck friends. Friends, who fuck friends.
I don't have
Because you're a female, I promise you something.
It's just different.
every female friend that you have wants to predict it. I guarantee you.
In case they like
Shut
it.
it down, do it all, please.
What the fuck is happening? America, we love you. I don't even know what to say. Go home. I don't even know. We don't even know.
Go
But we
home.
out of here. Shabing, bing.
Bing.
We got Rose.
Bong,
we got
bong.
Lomax the brand. Jimmy V, the motherfucking ambassador.
and she can't
World
place
War Z,
spades.
his fucking bodyguard.
I'll
We
be
shooting
there.
everything. We shooting everything on fucking sight.
Yeah, you
Get the
y'all should
fuck
hang out.
out of here.
Bring it
No,
up.
you